Meek Mill came out saying that he'll pay somebody $100,000 to investigate that he has nothing to do with anything with Diddy.
Man, look, you can't take back what your butthole received. That's just like the video that's coming out with him and Will.
Could have that opportunity just like everybody else.
I mean, he actually caught HIV, like having like a lot of women.
Oh yeah, let's just go down the rabbit hole of all of his sins.
I'm just saying.
You want to know what's wild about that though? He faced that head up.
He did.
And he didn't stop doing what he's done.
He an advocate. Now he did that. And
period. Listen to me. He faced that head up. How many dudes is running around undetectable? G.
Come on.
In the game.
Man.
Because I could tell you 20 right now that I could rattle off names.
Hey, what's up, King Son? Man, you doing it, man. You deserve it, Daddy. You putting in that work. Proud of you. I love you. Yeah.
Diddy's name been floating in scandals for years, but what's hit now ain't about music, money, or fame. The whispers ain't whispers no more. They're turning into names, receipts, and disease bodies already dropping. And this ain't even surprising, cause Diddy's bedroom secret's been an open secret for years. The DL moves, the paid escorts, the hush-hush trips, and them locked-door parties. Everybody knew dude was living reckless. Word is, he'd host them wild freak-offs, flying in dudes and chicks, no protection, no limits, just baby oil and raw chaos. So anybody who ever pulled up to them wild nights already been getting the side-eye, and one of such names popping up is Stevie J. And if you tapped in, you'd know Stevie J and Diddy been rolling side by side for decades. Stevie was one of Diddy's top producers back in the Bad Boy Records golden era. And when Diddy had a mansion raided, Stevie J was in the mix, defending him, showing loyalty.
Calm, you're hanging out with Diddy in his mansion in Miami, and Homeland Security rushes in while you're there.
While I'm there, Dolo.
You're there by yourself.
Yeah. With the, he has some employees there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So suddenly there's red dots all over your shirt.
Yeah. I'm like, damn, this is crazy.
Now, the whispers say Stevie J was at those wild freak-offs, and in Lil Rod's lawsuit, there's a claim that Stevie even recruited women for Diddy's parties, helped carry out duties tied to those events. And there are lines in the filings that alleged a leaked video material depicting Stevie J with Diddy clapping his cheeks, claiming this was normal practice in Diddy's world. Stevie J denied the allegations outright, calling them false. So now folks are whispering, if Diddy's allegedly carrying HIV, Stevie J might want to book a doctor's appointment. And it ain't just a rumor. Stevie is one of the few in Diddy's circle who publicly said he ain't abandoning Diddy, calling him a best friend even as lawsuits fly.
And they succeeded.
Right.
They succeeded.
They succeeded.
Okay, so now the raid happens. Well, the raids happen, but there is no indictment yet. But there is a grand jury. Did you talk to Puff when he realized there's a grand jury and that things might be coming down the line?
While others go quiet, Stevie stays vocal in defense. That loyalty alone makes people wonder if there's more to this relationship than just professional ties, maybe deep connections and entanglement than he ever admitted. Another name floating around is Orlando Brown. Dude been in the game since he was a kid. Disney star, young fame, early exposure. And you know how the industry treats young kids. Power, manipulation, secrets nobody wants to talk about. Orlando been loud that folks in the industry tried to bend him over, but he resisted, saying that he wasn't down with giving up his dignity for favors.
They want to play with themselves. Oh, well, he's talking to Cole. No, I said I'm not giving my up. That's not Cole. Ain't no Code to that. I'm not bending on even no couches. Y'all ain't running up my ass. Ain't no studio for me to go get ripped and be looking like somebody's funny. Get the fuck out of here, nigga. None of that shit.
Folks, though, aren't buying all that clean. Orlando once said he rolled with Diddy, that Diddy gave him drugs in certain situations.
Yo, Diddy, you gave me the ooskash smash. You gave me the ooskash muaf, the smash. Diddy. Yeah, son. You know what I mean? You gave me the ooskash muash. I love it, yo.
Dude also made bizarre claims about sexual encounters with stars like Usher, Busta Rhymes. Said he and Busta made love.
So how you know
we made love. We made love.
Who you made love with?
Diddy, Bow Wow, Busta Rhymes.
You just told me you see Busta in the airport too.
These aren't just wild stories. They line up with the rumors about Diddy's freak-offs. And when that footage of Busta Rhymes hugging Diddy from behind resurfaced, people started side-eyeing everything. All DL vibes. So if Busta was bending Orlando over, then maybe Orlando got passed around in Diddy's arrangements too. Now, one of the biggest names floating in this whole mess is Usher, and honestly, it ain't even that shocking once you start lining up the dots. Usher and Diddy go way back, like way back to when Usher was just a teenager chasing fame. Dude was only 13, living with Diddy in New York. He even told Howard Stern the story himself. At first, he made it sound like some cool mentor situation.
And I lived with Sean Puffy Combs for a year.
That's the crazy thing. Now, that was L.A. Reid's idea, right? We're sending you over to something called Puffy Flavor Camp.
There you go.
To learn
Flavor Camp.
Yeah,
Flavor
that's
Camp.
what it was called. And you're going to go to Puff Daddy's. He's going
In the 90s. Do you understand what that's like?
Puffy's place was like just filled with chicks and like nonstop, right?
Nah, not really. I mean, but hey, it was curious. I got a chance to see some things.
But as the convo rolled on, his tone shifted. He said it was a very curious environment and flat out admitted he wouldn't let his own kids anywhere near something like that.
I don't know if I could indulge and understand what I was even looking at. It was pretty wild.
Would you ever send your kid to Puffy Camp?
Hell no.
Now think about it. If something twisted really went down back then, and if the rumors about Diddy battling HIV are true, Usher might be holding on to more than just awkward memories, especially since lawsuits been dragging Usher for allegedly passing herpes to 2 different women, the same herpes Diddy's allegedly been fighting. You seeing the connection yet? And then out of nowhere, Kim Porter's name gets pulled into the storm again. Questions about her death been whispered for years, but this time the noise ain't letting up. Word from folks who claim they've seen her real autopsy is that Kim tested HIV positive before she passed. If that ever leaks for real, it's not just another scandal, it's a bomb straight to Diddy's legacy. Cause let's keep it a buck, Kim wasn't just some fling. She was the mother of his kids, lived under his roof, partied with him heavy. So if she really had it, the big question is how? Who passed it to her? The timeline's fuzzy as hell, and now people are wondering if her death came right on time to cover up more than just heartbreak. Cassie's name also popped up in the convo, and if you've got ears to the street, Cassie's name being dragged into this ain't even shocking, cause she already put it out there that Diddy forced her into some wild scenes with escorts, stuff that's since been backed up by some of those same escorts who came forward detailing how they were manipulated, passed around, and forced into raw, oiled up, smashing sessions.
Yeah, so I didn't get the instructions from him, but it was instructions from her, like specifically. Every time I nutted, I had to nut in or around the outside of her box. Like, so on the lips, everything, and to that degree on the outside of her. And that was clockwork. It had to be done like that every single time. And actually, it was kind of mandatory. Like the session could not be over unless I nutted, and I had to nut on the outside of her. Like,
you couldn't leave until that happened?
Yeah, that was like mandatory. It was like So that gotta happen for the session to be over.
Yo, Meek Mill's name been buzzing crazy in these streets too. Remember when Lil Rod called out that Philly rapper who used to mess with Nicki Minaj? He ain't dropped the name, but everybody knew he was talking Meek, and Meek basically outed himself with how he reacted. He hopped on X, going off, talking about, "My voice is so powerful as a black man from the ghetto worldwide. They want it gone. I'm a real king, straight out the trenches, under control of no human. They learned how to damage can't stop us with bots and campaigns like politicians." He even threw out that he put $100,000 up just to find out who was behind it, but the streets weren't buying it, saying it was straight up damage control. Then, boom, a video pops up of Meek chilling poolside with Diddy, looking real cozy.
Hey, what's up, King Son? Man, you doing it, man. You deserve it, Daddy. You putting in that work. Proud of you. I love you. Yeah.
And it ain't stopped there. One of Diddy's ex-bodyguards came through leaking an audio tape. Word is, that clip caught Diddy and Meek in some real intimate vibes.
What? Yo, wait a minute. Wait, ha!
If that audio is real, man, that's the nail in the coffin for Meek's whole street cred. Gina Juan also been in Diddy's mix for years, pulling up to his parties and even them wild freak-offs after they broke up. But let's keep it real, it was all about the bag for her. When Cassie dropped her lawsuit, instead of siding with her, Gina Flip called Cassie out and even said she hopes Diddy walks free. Crazy, right? This the same girl who, in an interview before Diddy got hit with them RICO charges, talked about Diddy straight up putting his hands on her, yet she still rides for him as if nothing happened.
He started like punching me like this, like he avoided my face, but he like started punching me like on the side of my head, and I was just like covering my face, and he did that, and then after he got done doing that, he like, because he was standing, his legs were like in between me, so he stomped on my stomach like really hard, and I like took the wind out of my breath. I couldn't breathe.
Now, folks are saying her loyalty ain't love, it's survival, staying close to the money, even if it means ignoring the scars. But here's the real question. How many people in his circle knew what was really going on, and how many were just chasing the bag? Do you think these celebs were victims, willing participants, or both? Drop your thoughts in the comments and click on this next video. It's